Our MCAs in Tana River County, 5 of them out of the 15 were elected back. So already we have experienced MCAs in the county who can help us shape the thinking of the rest of the other new members in the county assembly. I want to tell you that I have had a meeting already with them, and we are positive that we are going to work together with the executive. The county assembly will work with the executive. I know, because we have the goodwill, and the people that have been elected are good people. Hakuna mtu nimeona katika wale MCAs tumekutana na tumeongea kwamba wamekuja kuharibu. Hawa ni watu 5 kati ya 15, that is 1/3. Tayari ni watu wako na experience. Tutafanya kazi vizuri. Migongano ya zamani ya kwamba sijui speaker anapiga governor anapiga speaker, senator haeleweki, hiyo mambo tunataka kumaliza this time round. Wale viongozi ambao wamechaguliwa kwa upande wa MCAs, kwa upande wa Senate, na najua yule speaker atachaguliwa na governor ambaye watu wamemchagua, tutafanya kazi kwa ajili ya watu wa Tana River. Sio ni shida. People are going to hear from Tana River a lot. So that's going to be different. We never had any legislation coming from the previous senator. We're going to file a lot of legislation. We're going to do a lot of work in the House. So that will be different from the last senator. And we're going to speak, we're going to execute our mandate in terms of representation of the people of Tana River. So it's going to be a different ball game altogether. My appeal to the president-elect, as he is considering formation of his government, he should seriously look at making history by producing the first full cabinet secretary in Tana River. My also second appeal is that the government of Kenya, in the last dispensation, during the time of Uhuru Kenyatta, they refused to bring any reasonable project in Tana River County. In fact, Uhuru Kenyatta only came here during campaigns. After that, we saw him when he's inspecting the Lamu Road, not Tana River Road. Uhuru Kenyatta never invested anything worth talking about in terms of infrastructure projects, in terms of serious government investment in Tana River County.
We had a very successful first term, of course very complex, given that the first in the first government devolution, the county was rated as having underperformed for the first 5 years, 2013-2017. And Tana became one of the most the county that has been most left behind mostly. Of course, all the sectors of the economy were left behind. So we did well in terms of projections. We had challenges in budgets occasioned by the huge debt we had. We had the challenge of divided focuses between us and the assembly. We had the challenges of indifferences of communities, indifferences among leaders, between the governor, myself, and the deputy, the women rep on his own, the speaker of the assembly itself, a bit of push and pull between among us different groups of society. Nonetheless, we put in mechanisms to bring people together, and I can say successfully we have managed to lay the foundation for a cohesive society. So for the last 5 years, we've never had any issues, serious issues that would lead to clashes. So in terms of peace, Tana remained peaceful, and somehow development programs also took shape. We are ready to give now close to 3,700 letters of allotments across the county in different clusters that now will lead to the processing of titles. So we hope that by October we will be able to come. Already we have 1,283 titles in the system, but those are on other areas. But we have now 3,700 letters of allotments. So by the time we are coming to October, we'll have to close to 5,000 to 7,000 titles ready to be issued to the people. And we hope now that will set the pace for now people settling down. So towards the end of the year, we hope that some of the clusters will have people starting to settle down, because immediately we launch, we give them the letter of allotment. Now we are going to give them the specific plots, and now people will start settling down. We already have water in most of them. In most of them we already have the minor schemes. In most of them we are now deploying electricity. In most of them, of course, we are now opening up communication infrastructure all over. So we're also going to switch on the network in Titila and in Titila in Ole Sorea. We're going now to upgrade and integrate technology in the mass that we have in Wema, in Asa, in Chara, in Kilelengwani, in Jalalanto. We have already agreed with the service providers that we are now moving to integration and expansion, including upgrading from 3G, from 2G, 3G to 4G networks.
Wao wamegang up wakaenda kufanya impeachment, haikufuata sheria yoyote, haikufuata sheria za standing orders za bunge, hazikufuata sheria za County Government Act 2012 ambao ilikuwa amended as at 20th July 2020 imekuwa amended na bunge. So zile sheria hazikufuatwa. Hii ilikuwa tu ni klabu ya watu ambayo walikaa chini wakaona kwa shauri ya siasa na shauri zao binafsi, wacha tumpige huyu speaker tumtoe. County mzima, unajua mjumbe naye peke yake hata tosha. County yote inahitajika kuwajibika. Kila mtu ambaye yuko na kazi anatakikana kuwajibika kwa ile kipande ya kazi anafanya. Maana yake hizi makazi zinaingiliana. Wewe ukiwa mjumbe utazungumza bungeni, lakini yale unayozungumza yanatakikana pia yachukuliwe na watu wa executive, yatekelezwe kinamna ya policy na projects. Kama haiwezi kutekelezwa, basi ile mnakaa mnazungumza bure kujiliwaza, lakini hakuna maana. Kwa hivyo I hope vile mambo ilikuwa last time itageuka. Wale wako katika nyadhifa wawezi kuja na mikakati ambao inaweza kudumisha kwanza amani na iweze kuboost maneno ya maendeleo. Haja kubwa ambayo inahitajika Tana River ni maendeleo. Ni kuwahimiza watu wa Tana River, wanakaa sana kwa na maneno ya ukabila. Hii maneno ya ukabila inaregesha county nyuma. Mimi ningetaka kuomba watu wa Tana River na kuwasihi tupunguze kasi ya mambo ya ukabila, ili watu waweze kwenda katika kasi ya maendeleo zaidi kuliko mambo ya ukabila. Inaleta chuki na inafanya kaunti yetu inabaki nyuma.